Hi everybody, it's Diane from Diane's Corner. I'm over here on Main Street and I'm looking at the Belfield news, where I've gotten a lot of the information about Belfield from the 1962 edition. And so I thought I'd come down here and just kind of look around at where the post office and the Badlands news was. And so I'm going to turn the camera around here. Here's downtown Belfield, Friday afternoon. And I think this is where Carl Indegaard had his Belfield news. It's right here on the, here's that kind of a apartment building deal. And that corner piece has been taken away. But this is, it has been Rosemary Demiano's workshop, but I think before that it was where they did the Belfield news and printing the newspaper. And so I was going to just make a comment about that, see if I can find a place to show you the picture a little bit better. There. The Belfield News and Badlands Settler Gateway to the Theodore Roosevelt National Memorial Park, Belfield, North Dakota. North Dakota's first photo offset paper, volume 26, number 18, Thursday, April 12th, 1962. And the print and the paper is just fantastic, really. This is the historical version here. And I was going to read about, trying to hold on to this paper while I read. This is one of the original post office buildings here, the post office in Belfield. And it moved several times, but it was established in Belfield October 18th, 1883. And it went through various different postmasters. And then let's see, it says here, in recent years, the post office has had several homes. During the 20s, 30s, 40s, and early 50s, it was located where the Belfield News office is now. For a time, though, the wind wants to blow it. For a time, though, it was situated in the Louis Hurt building next to Southside Mercantile. A few years ago, a new building was constructed by Mike Allenuk, which is the present home of the post office and is shown in the picture below, which this is the post office on Main Street here. So I just thought I'd take a little hike over there to that post office. So over here would have been, I think that would have been where the post office would have been. So we got three different places that we're looking at on Main Street where we had the post office. I'll just take a quick little hike this afternoon. It's a kind of nice afternoon, really. Again, kind of a foggy afternoon, but I guess won't be able to see the moon too well, but sure had a nice big moon last night. So here we are at the post office, and I was talking yesterday about how the Kessel and Kessel builders had built all these buildings right in a row here. So I was going to show you this sign here. 1959, United States Post Office, Dwight D. Eisenhower, President of the United States, Arthur E. Summerfield, Postmaster General. So that was 1959 that was built. And I was also thinking about, here, the Belfield Review. You can see it a little bit better here in the post office. And in it, Duane Indegaard, who was the editor at the time, he acknowledges all of the different people who wrote for him these different articles. And one of them being Gus Meschke. And I can remember growing up, we always looked forward to the Belfield News because Gus Meschke, he had quite a sense of humor, and he would always have one of his installments published. And so I was going to read this one on interruption. Were you ever peeved by an interruption, thinking it was a waste of time? Distract you from a task you were doing? You felt interruption was a crime? There are times when an interruption is useful. If a friend should call to see how you are, or if the telephone ringing is an urgent call, someone in distress, whether near or far. An interruption may ease your weary mind, no matter what your task may be, especially when a child comes barging in, when curiosity makes them want to see. Relax and be at ease when interruption comes. Sometimes ideas are born that way. Your problems may be solved a lot sooner, where ordinarily you'd take all day. So that's the Interruption by Gus Meschke. Thought that was kind of nice. So I'm going to thank you for joining me here today as we look at the Belfield News and Badlands settler, publisher, Duane Indegaard, I guess. So thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.